everyone, and welcome to week 29 update. Hi everyone, 29 weeks pregnant today. Hey guys, and welcome to pregnancy week 27 and 28 and just about 29. I am so shocking. But hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am 29 weeks pregnant, and can you believe it? Look at me. I'm making some content. Holy crap, it's been such a long time. I feel like the last time I made a video, it would have been like, was I even 20 weeks pregnant? I remember doing like a 17-week pregnancy vlog or something. Oh, I think that fan's gonna be too loud. Let me turn it off. There we go, it was too low. And the sun's only kind of just come out. It was a really gloomy day, and so this room was actually quite cold. Wow. This room was actually quite cold, so I just had the Dyson on to heat it up a bit, and now it's actually quite warm, and that's a lot quieter. Right, so for 29 weeks pregnant, I have a lot of baby buys to show you, and I don't have them here with me because I think it actually would be easier for me to just take the camera into baby's nursery. I don't like calling it a nursery because it's not really a nursery, it's just more a set of drawers. Because Martin's still got his office in there. I've just got rid of all of my personal office stuff, and he's got his little wardrobe office nook thing, but that's where I've stored all the baby stuff, so I think it's just easier for me to just take the camera in there and show you that stuff rather than dragging it all in here. Right, so honestly, updates wise, I have no idea what the last updates were that I told you in whichever video it was. So I think what I'm going to do is just catch you up on whatever comes to mind. First things first, baby is good, baby is healthy. Still don't know the gender because we're not finding out the gender. It will be a surprise at birth. We've been having growth scans because in each of my pregnancies I get like preeclampsia, and my babies are small. I mean, not terribly small. Roman was 6'1", Mila Rose was 6'14", so she wasn't actually really that small. And then Micah, which is our official small, I think it says SGA, which I think stands for small for gestational age and intrauterine growth restriction. And so he was 5 pounds when he was born, which is little, but I still don't feel like that's not teeny tiny, and he didn't have to go to the NICU or anything, so that's great. I mean, he was little, he was a cute little baby, and I love that squishy little babiness, but I think because of my history of getting preeclampsia and having smaller babies, that they wanted to keep an eye on that, so I've been having growth scans. The first scan I had, baby was sitting in the 75th percentile, around. Okay, the second number I'm not 100% on, so I'm kind of making it up a little bit, but it was in the 70-something percentile. Then the second growth scan was in the 40-something percentile, and then the growth scan I had yesterday was in the 30-something percentile. And the lady had said to me, oh, that's a good increase from the last one. And I'm like, what? Am I missing something? Like, that's not an increase. I'm gonna get lots of dings because I just put a post up on Instagram, so that's what all the dinging is. And I was just like, I don't get it. And then before I had a chance to like wrap my head around, like, wait, I'm sure the last one was 40-something percent. She was done, wiped belly. I'll see you out in the waiting room, handed me my bit of paper, and I was like, oh, I should have asked something, but I didn't want to look like an egg who didn't know what the heck I'm on about. So I thought I would wait till my midwife appointment, which is, I think, next week. I know I definitely have an obstetric appointment next week. Not sure about my midwife, but I can ask either of them. They'll both have the information. And she also took some really cute pictures, like the clearest I've got. And this ultrasound was done at the hospital because I had a moan about the price of the scan, so I got them done free at the hospital. I feel so bad about that. I'm not a Karen. I don't complain about things. If there's a hair in my food, I will just pluck it out and I will still eat my food. If there's a fly landed on my food, I will just shoo it away and I'll still eat it. Like, I don't complain about things, but I was just like maternity care in New Zealand is meant to be free. And so when maternity care is meant to be free, you expect all maternity care to be free. And it was. My scans with Roman, we didn't pay a cent for any of them except for the 3D scan, which is something you choose to do. It's not about the health of your baby. And then all of a sudden, these ultrasound clinics started charging more money. And then the clinic that I go to has kept charging more money, and now they're up to $85, which I know some of you like were saying in America you'd like pay $500, or you know, up in Auckland. Like, I'm not in Auckland and I'm not in America. Where I'm from, $85 for a scan, especially when you have to get them all the time for growth scans, is a lot of money. And I could have just paid for it. I could have just done it, because it was a big deal after that trying to get a scan from somewhere. The hospital declined me the first time. The other radiology clinic declined me, and is declining a lot of people because they have so many people and they just cannot keep up. There's no space. And then they were like, well, what are we going to do? So then obviously they must have done something and got me back through the hospital. It just would have been easier to go with my normal clinic for the scan, but I put my foot down this time. I was like, no, I am not paying $85 for my scan. So yeah, so it was at the hospital. I don't know whether their measuring is different. I don't know how it would be, but I don't know how a decrease from 40 something percentile down to the 30 something percentile is a good increase. To me, that's a decrease. So I don't know what I'm missing. I'll have to ask about that. However, in saying that, a baby sitting in the 30 something percentile is still healthy. That's not something to worry about. If it started dropping below the 10th percentile like Micah did, that's when you go, oh, okay, something's going on here. So 30 percentile is still good. The fact that it's dropping is like fine, like when you put it on the graph, but if it starts dropping dramatically under that line, then there's something to worry about. So right now, nothing to worry about really. So baby's happy and healthy and kicking and moving a lot. This is the pregnancy where I felt the most movement. The other pregnancies I got a little bit of rolling and a couple of jabs, but this baby is just like, I'm getting limbs, I'm getting feet or elbows or whatever, and it just is like, it's throwing me for a loop. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so cool. But I just am feeling a whole lot more than what I did in the other pregnancies, which is really cool. As for my own health, yes, I did end up in the hospital because of blood pressure. Surprise, surprise, same as every other pregnancy. But my blood pressure when I was in the hospital was perfect, like the whole time. Of course, Murphy's Law. So I was in the hospital for quite a number of hours. They did a urine check, they did a blood check. I guess they were just looking for preeclampsia, which I don't have, and my blood pressure was fine. Oh, it's so weird. I don't know what happened at my obstetric appointment, but my blood pressure was high for who knows what reason. Some of the symptoms are that I just have a constant runny nose, constantly. And I keep forgetting to say that in my other videos because I don't think I've mentioned it. But since I got pregnant, my nose has just constantly been runny. And it's got to the point now where it's gotten so bad that I'm constantly wiping, and now I have a sore just beneath my nose, which I'm not sure if you can see or not because I've got makeup on. But I just have to keep wiping, constantly running. It's just got so bad. It's now winter here in New Zealand, so that might be contributing to it being more runny than usual, but that is definitely one pregnancy symptom that has been rather annoying. What else have we got symptom wise? Really find it hard to get a comfortable position and go to sleep, which is weird because I'm not actually very big. Like, my pregnancy bumps don't get that huge, but it's just the pulling and stretching and the breathlessness. And then like if I lay one direction, my heart just starts pump, 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 and I'm like so I've got to roll over and find a different position. And I just, it feels like a whole lot of stretching going on in my stomach, like the weight of my stomach. If I lean this way, it's stretching that side. If I lay that way, it's stretching that side. And then when I'm walking, I get like this nerve pain down my butt on my left side. There just must be a nerve that keeps getting pinched. But other than that, I feel pretty happy and I feel pretty good. Like, so far, I think we're doing pretty well. We have two names picked out, one for a boy, one for a girl. Boy's name is a lot more popular than I thought it was. The girl's name is not everybody's cup of tea. Like, some people will be like, oh yeah, I really like that, and other people are like, oh okay, you know. So we've got those 2 names picked out. I think I'm pretty set on them. I honestly, I just do not want to look through any more baby names. I'm done with looking at baby names. Unless something just jumps out at me randomly on a TV program, I'm not looking through any more baby name books, apps, or anything. I'm so done with looking at baby names. So these 2 baby names we have, that's going to be it unless something jumps out at me. If you want to put some suggestions in the comments, go for it. Absolutely fine. Baby shower and maternity photo shoot have been booked. Maternity photo shoot first week of June, which is going to be interesting because I've chosen an outdoor photo shoot at the same beach that I had Micah's maternity photo shoot, because I loved it. It was so beautiful, but I've chosen a different dress. So in Micah's photo shoot, I wore a white floaty dress, whereas this one I've actually picked a navy dress. So that's a little bit different. And I don't know how well it's going to go because, like I said, we're now in winter. If you can see behind me, if it's not too overexposed, my tree has lost all its leaves. It's now cold. The beach is obviously always colder than here where I live, so don't know how well that's going to go. I might chicken out and end up doing a studio photo shoot, but the reason I didn't want to do that is because I knew that the newborn photos were going to be studio photo shoots, so I wanted something a little different. So that's been booked for the first week of June, and then Martin and I are going to have a bit of a laugh, and we're going to do a milk bath photo shoot DIY, just ourselves. Use the bath that we have here. I mean, we've got a new house, everything's brand new, so the bath itself looks nice, so it's not an old scungy bath or anything. Fill it with milk, fill it with water, chuck some flowers in. The theme for this baby seems to be baby orange, so I'm going for the orange theme, so I'll be putting, like, cut off some orange and put orange in the bath too. And I have ordered a lace, a sheer lace, like a dress thing to wear in the bath, which I'm gonna have to go buy a bra for because it's very see-through, like it's just lace, so there'll be nipples everywhere, so I'll need to go get a bra for that. And then for our baby shower, which is at the end of June, so I just need baby to behave and make sure it stays in until at least the end of June. Our baby shower theme is also the baby orange theme. I wanted to theme it our little cutie because other places other than New Zealand, little cuties are like a little orange. I don't know whether it's like a little mandarin or something, but in New Zealand they're not really called that here, so I didn't think people would really get it, so it's just more of like an orange theme. So we're going to go with orange and like a hot fuchsia type pink. I thought those colors would look really cool together. We're having a cocktail party, mocktails for me obviously, but it's kind of like a celebration of being in our house for a year as well, so it's a mixture of two. So we're having a cocktail party. I've been stocking up on Kmart, martini type cocktail glasses, and it's just going to be cocktails and canapes and have a really cool evening. I've asked for no kids, so it's just an adult event. My kids are obviously going to have to be here because everyone that's invited is my babysitter, unless I can find someone else. And I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm just trying to not put my mind on that yet because Mila Rose's 9th birthday is next week and her birthday party is on the 4th of June. So I've got lots going on in my mind right now trying to just figure it all out. But I know I'll get there. I will get there. It's just trying to get one thing done at a time. But I think this orange theme is going to be really cute. So in the milk bath, my maternity photo shoot, there won't be the orange theme, but milk bath there will be, and baby shower there will be. And we've just been calling it baby orange because we don't know the gender. Alright you guys, I'm just going to finish that up so it's not a super long vlog. There's probably so much more to talk about, but I don't want this video to be super long. Oh, I forgot to say, baby's also breech. Currently at 29 weeks pregnant. Not a big deal because I kind of have to have a C-section, which is a whole nother story in another vlog to talk to you about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bump shot for you now, and then if you wish to hang around for the end of this video, I'm going to go into baby's nursery and I'll show you all the bits and pieces that I've bought recently. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, so here's the bump. Like I said, I don't feel like I'm actually, oh, that's a little bit tight, actually that big for coming up 30 weeks. Hopefully that's not blurry, I can't tell. I'm so blind, I don't have my glasses on. But here's the bump. for 29 weeks and 3 days pregnant. Alrighty, I'm gonna go into baby's room now and we're gonna go look at some baby stuff. Okay, so my battery is about to die, so I need to hurry up with this. Alright, so let me get this in focus. So you've all seen the pram, I think. I put the pram together. That's it there. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. So new things that I've bought. These, oh my gosh, love these. This is gonna be for our gender announcement type thing, maybe on Instagram. I've got a couple of different ideas. I've bought these to go up on the wall here. This is new. This is new. My friend actually bought me this, I didn't. Oh my goodness, so much new stuff. Let's come and have a look in the drawers. Okay, so in this one, some bits and pieces that you've actually already seen. It's got the haka stuff that I've shown you in previous videos. This is a wet bag, which is really cute. My friend bought me that. It's really cool. We've got a couple of dummies and things in here. I think you guys have actually seen most of all this stuff in previous videos. This one here, this has got a bunch of new stuff in this one. Lots and lots of girly things, but I went to a garage sale. It was like a big, like you buy a stand and you sell all your baby things. There was a lot of really cute girly stuff. So there was these headbands, which were really cute. These are from, I'm going to say, is it Temu? I think, did I get oh, these might have been AliExpress actually. Whole bunch of headbands, which, like, if I'm having a boy, that's fine. I'm just gonna pass this on to someone who is having a girl, because I've got a couple of friends pregnant, so one of them's got to be having a girl. Really cute little, a whole bunch of girly bibs. Again, really girly. These ones over here just have nappies and wipes. So if we go down to the next level, down here, I will do a proper look at all this stuff in the nursery tour when I do it. Lots of really cute things here. There is a number of, finally, gender neutral stuff. This is one of the first items I bought, which you guys have already seen. Some stuff is from my friend that she's dropped off. This here, I actually bought when we found out we're expecting Mila Rose, I believe it was, and we didn't know the gender yet either. So some cute things in there. This one, we've got more items. Again, a lot of girl stuff. So I'm going to have some very empty drawers if we have a boy. And I'm telling myself that we're having a boy. Like, I think we're having a boy, even though the pregnancy is so similar to Mila Rose's. So I'm like, well, it might be a girl because, like, pregnancy-wise, exactly the same as Mila's. But I'm just like, for some reason, just some things that happen in our earlier scans, I'm just like, it's a boy. So if it is a girl, whatever, it doesn't matter. Sorry, if it is a boy, it doesn't matter. It's just like, I'll just have a whole bunch of stuff to give to some people who are having girls. So we've got the Love to Drain Swaddle Up. I got that for $10, even though it looks brand new and like it hasn't been used. We've got a bunch of cute swaddles here. Another snuggle. This is a Snuggle Honey, which is an Australian website. Really cute. It's a muslin wrap, and same with the one that you just saw up on the change mat. What else have I bought? My Nana has bought a lot of this girl stuff, just saying as well, because she's like adamant that I'm having a girl. She hasn't been wrong yet, so we'll see. See what she says. We've got a bunch of boys stuff in here that I need to wash. I've got all this to wash and iron and then pack in here nicely, and so that when we know what the gender is, I can swap it into these upper drawers if it is a boy. Okay, what else have we got? My friend has linked me her actual haka pump, so I've got that there. And she has lent me a baby swing over here too, so I didn't know I was going to buy one of those, and she's like, don't worry about buying one, I've got one here. And here is my tree, still going well. The little olive is still on here. Don't really know what to do with it. I just keep it on there until it falls off on its own. But the tree is still going well. It's still alive, and I think putting it by the window was a good choice. So it's getting its like a lot of light. So I need to come in here and make sure that I do actually open the blind so it gets some light. Oh my gosh, I'm so breathless. Alright you guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I know it's a bit all over the place and I'm trying to cram so much in. But there will be more videos coming out because obviously the more exciting things are going to start happening now that I'll be turning 30 weeks. It'll be the countdown, it'll be getting the nursery done, it'll be packing hospital bags and getting car seats installed and things like that. So all the exciting things. But if you want more day-to-day updates, go over to my Instagram, which is under the same name, The Orange Bunch, because I post there way more often. My pregnancy updates are on there and scan updates and things like that. So go over there, I'll have a link below and you'll be able to see more updates.